How to protect your job during COVID-19, tip 01. Today, the whole world is witnessing a very tough time. A lot of organizations have downsized. Millions of businesses have been affected. Sectors like retail, travel have been pretty adversely affected. And it's going to take a reasonably good amount of time before things come back to normal, maybe a year and a half. So during this time, obviously, all of us have to be careful that we do not lose our job, because if you lose your job, it becomes harder for you to find a new job. So what should we business analysts do in such situation? So here is one tip that I will give you today, and maybe I'll try to develop some more tips as we go forward in the subsequent weeks. Every organization today would be forced to relook at their human resources effectiveness. There's no organization which will tell today that I will not look into my human resource costs, because a large part of organizational costs are often human resource costs, especially in many of the services sectors. Maybe in manufacturing the situation is different, but again the demand for manufacturing products are also going to be slow because of given economic situation. So what do we do? And as we see today, I was reading a note by one gentleman where his company laid off 300 people in one day. And it's happening across the sector. I think the US unemployment rate is highest in last 50 years. And it's not pretty good scenario in many other countries as well. So what do we do? How do we make sure that the organization still finds us valuable and keeps us on its roles? The only way one can make sure that somebody's job is secured is to prove the fact that you add more value to the organization than you take from the organization. Only when we are adding significantly more value to business than what the business is paying us, then it of course makes sense for the business to keep us instead of letting us go. And how can we do that? So is there something that business analysts do which will improve the business performance quickly? So this is where the trick lies. Are there some activities that we can think of taking up which will help our organization to do better very quickly, and in turn reduces the impact on the organization and does not force it to take hard steps like laying off employees? So what's it is? The first tip that I can offer to business analysts is to look at your company's website performance. It might look like we are not responsible for marketing. There is a separate marketing team, there is a web development team, there's an IT team. But at the end of the day, let's understand, many organizations' revenue depends on how their website performs. So in many cases, I would say there is a very direct proportion of revenue to your website visitors. So the more number of visitors you attract to your website, more number of customers are likely to come. It's that direct correlation. So how do we do that? So there's one simple tool I would offer you, which is called Google Split Test. Go there, put your company's website name and see the performance. You may be very surprised. Even I have checked websites of very established companies, they perform quite poorly, including very large IT services firms, very large hardware firms. You take it and you test them. So if you find that your organization's speed test rating is below 80% or below 90%, there is good opportunity to improve the website performance. And in fact, the speed test tool itself tells you what are the things that you would be able to improve. So work with your management, work with your IT team to make sure that you quickly improve your website performance. Within a week's time, you'll start seeing better traffic flow and better revenue. Thank you for watching this particular video. I hope this tip is very simple tip, but it is very effective from an organizational improvement perspective. So please take a look. And those of you who are more interested to find such videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's bit.ly-adaptive-youtube. So please go there and subscribe to the channel. Next week, we'll be coming up with another tip for business analysts about what they can do to improve their organization's performance and in turn ensure security of their jobs and their colleagues' jobs as well. Thank you.